me ask you this, Larry. So, a person who's not that educated as to what do they need to do in order to be an entrepreneur. Okay. Like, for example, when you buy a house, someone tells you that you need to have at least 6 months savings because just in case if you don't have any work, you have enough to go and pay your mortgage for at least for 6 months. Okay. Now, and in an entrepreneur's life, what there's no game book, is there? Is there a workbook or a playbook? So how do we advise these people that what to look for?
Yeah, and we'll make some distinctions. So on the entrepreneur side, I think there's a pathway. I think there's so get a little nuance. There's professional entrepreneurs to me and amateur entrepreneurs.
Okay.
So professional entrepreneur is a career path today.
Hmm.
So you've got an idea, you are maybe getting an MBA and being an entrepreneur or some version of that, and then you join some kind of an incubator program. And there's step-by-step process, and they introduce you to investors, and you just kind of follow the script, and you go down that playbook. I think the amateur entrepreneurs tend to be people that are not as sophisticated as that. And maybe you're trying to figure out a way to make money. So there's a whole industry of people teaching them how to do that as well. That is supporting that around, how do you build your funnels and how do you do your lead gen and all of this. I think for the solopreneur, as I'm defining it, maybe differently than some other people, it's more complicated because it kind of starts with, we call it build your company from the inside out. So it really starts with, who am I? What am I? What do I want? Who do I want to hang around with? Why do I want to hang around with them? Where am I strong, where they're weak? So I think starting there is usually what people skip. And they don't want to do that. They just want to get moving. But that part is really, really important to figure that out at the baseline. Now, I think from the money standpoint, at the end of the day, are you providing value to someone else in the marketplace or not? So if they give you $1, are they getting $10 in value back or not? And if you can't see that, I think you're putting yourself at risk unless you have a lot of cash in the bank to go figure that out. But that's why side hustle can be a good idea. So if you're particularly good at something, usually the people I'm dealing with have professionally developed some skill that has in the past historically delivered value in the marketplace. Either they worked in corporate and they know how to do that, and people hired them for those skills, or they have been self-employed. It's just quite working as well as they'd like. They've already proven out their ability to deliver value. If you have not, jump off the cliff and go work for yourself. It's going to be a long haul.
Yeah, Larry, thank you again for that. So basically you're saying most